Hit record.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Like all good Toastmasters, we would like to start on time. My name is Joe Ido, your program quality director and host for tonight's web hosting with FTH-3. Why 3? Because we've had 2 other ones. Go to the YouTube channel to visit those videos. This session is being recorded and will be uploaded to the District 56 YouTube channel. First, let's go over a few rules and protocols. We would love for this to be an interactive session. Feel free to leave your video on, but please mute your mic until you're ready to talk. Let's keep in mind those Toastmaster core values: integrity, respect, service, and excellence throughout the entire meeting. Without further ado, let's introduce your instructors for tonight. Did I say instructors? That means 2 instructors. First, we have Padma Liyanage. I think I said that right.
Liyanage.
Joined Toastmasters in March 2015 to improve her communication and leadership skills. Padma enrolled in Effective Coaching Path Level 4. Her goal? To become an effective communicator and true leader. Padma is a wife, mother, and a software technologist. She is a professional with over 25 years experience as a technical leader, manager, lead and developer in software industry. As a Toastmaster, Padma served her club as a president, vice president of public relations, and secretary. Next, we have Zenia Ship, club president, club sergeant at arms, club vice president of public relations, club secretary, area director, TLI presenter, club officer training co-chair, and DCP Chair are just a few of Zenia Ship's Toastmaster accomplishments. Zenia achieved her Distinguished Toastmaster in 2017 and is committed to ensuring new members have the tools they need to be successful in their Toastmaster journey. Please help me welcome Distinguished Toastmaster Zenia Ship.
Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction, Joe. And I'm going to share my screen. And I'm hoping you see that I have web hosting with FTH-3. If this isn't the class you signed up for, stick around anyway. It's okay. We welcome everyone. I did not realize that Joe would cover these protocols, so I'm going to spare you the time to reread it. Before I go on, I want to welcome all of you to our training, FTH-3. Padma and I partnered back in August, I believe, and we did Free Toast Host 1, Free Toast Host 2, and shortly after doing 1, we were asked for FTH-3. It's taken us this long to get to FTH-3. We hope that this information will be of value to you. And we're hoping that you too will share some improvement that we can include before this video goes live on the district YouTube channel. To maximize your experience, it's going to be very helpful if you have access to your club website as an admin login. That is, you have access to edit the web page, add images, add social links. You can follow along. We hope that you will edit and enhance your website because despite we're going to tell you how to do things, we're expecting you to implement and to try some of these steps that we're going to be giving you. And of course, we will love for one of you to be willing to share your screen to show and demonstrate how you can add any of these different features to your club's website. Our goals, as it was posted on the district website, is to ensure that we're able to add custom pages to the club website, creating internet links, and updating your club's website using the acronym MUSE. And for those of you who are Vice President of Public Relations and have attended that training, MUSE is an acronym for N is news or any information of note about your club or members. E is for engaging the community. W is for the website. And S is for sustaining the Toastmasters brand. I'm going to be delivering the first third of this presentation, and I'm going to be covering adding images to your website, inserting social media links, and embedding a YouTube video. How many of you are going to be following along with this presentation? Excellent. And I'm assuming that you, Wendy, you have your website up and ready to go. Let's see, who else? Kimberly, do you have access? You can just
I think I do, but I don't have it up yet. I will check and see.
Okay. And so any of you just go ahead and log into your website. In the chat, I have also uploaded a document with the steps to these different things we're doing to your club's website. So you can use that to follow along as well.
It's not in the chat. Did you send it to everyone?
That's probably because I did it before everyone logged in. And so, let's see. I need to do that again.
Just out of curiosity, the first two FTH trainings addressed different aspects of Free Toast Host?
That's correct. The first one is really more for members. It is really basic about Free Toast Host. And the second one addresses more features and tasks that the webmaster can complete on Free Toast Host. Okay, so I'm going to send that document again in the chat, because usually if you send it too early and you log in after I have sent it, then it's not there. So did you see that document now?
See, I sent it.
I did.
Okay.
You accidentally sent it to me directly.
Okay. Excellent. So the first thing I'm covering is how to add images to your website. And you can follow along. Once you log in as a web admin, your homepage will have this edit icon. Once you select that, you can select the image icon. And then you'll have a pop-up window, which allows you to upload images, and those need to go to the server. So the difference is, if you upload an image, you need to upload it and then send it to the server on FTH. And this is showing you what happens when you choose an image. You see it says choose file, and when you choose a file, it's going to go to your computer, and that's where you're going to select the image. Once you select the image, it's going to show up that file number, usually a JPEG or GIF or PNG will show up, and then you need to send it to the server. Once you've done that, you would select OK. And now you have access to not only the image or images that you have uploaded to your image library, but you also have access to Toastmasters image library. Before you upload and finish adding that image, it's important that you go ahead and adjust the width if you would like to. The measurement on the widths and the height are all in pixels. You can change the height, the weight, not the weight, the height and the width. You can add a border. You can adjust the horizontal space as well as the vertical space, and you can align it left or right. And that information is specifically discussed in your handout.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
What I have found is we prefer that we add our newsletter, which we create in Publisher, to our Toast host. And I have found that I have to convert my Publisher document to an image and then upload the image. Is there any other way to do that?
Yes, ma'am, and we're going to be covering that. We will be covering how you can add a custom page or custom link. So now this is basically showing you the steps that are on your handout. And this is here for those who will see this video at a later date. The next item that I'm covering is adding social media links. YouTube, Facebook, Eventbrite, Toastmasters website, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Once you have logged in as an admin, you would select the website settings, and you can select the social media links. Or if you're on the home page, if you scroll down to the social media links section, you will see an edit icon. That is a relatively new change that the Free Toast Host group has made to the platform. So you can edit the social media either by going to this module or by doing it in the social media links section on your homepage.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
I was able to get into our website, but my tabs are not exactly the same. Like that floater messages I don't have. Does that mean we have an older version if I'm not seeing the exact same tabs that you're showing?
Are you logged in as an admin or as a member?
Well, here's what I'll tell you. Our person that maintains the website told me that I should be able to make changes to the website logged in as myself, but I can't log in the admin section. So what is that?
What has happened is they have limited what you can access.
Okay. All right.
What is your role in your club?
Vice President, Public Relations.
Then you should pretty much have access to everything if you're the VPPR.
Yeah. So like, for example, if I can tell you real quick what I have across the top, I have basic settings, parents, homepage, meeting info directions, social links. Oh, and then floater messages, website, statistics, and about. It's just different. See, I guess I don't have administrator info and access settings.
No, because you should be able to see the same information.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to take everybody's time.
Okay, but I'll send you a chat. I'll send you an information in the chat as to how you can go ahead and get that researched. Okay. So we will go ahead and for your social links, before you start adding your social link, you need to know the address for your Facebook page, your Twitter page, your YouTube, if you're going to add a YouTube, your LinkedIn information. And once you have that address, once you have copied it, now you can paste it in the appropriate section in the social media link that you are researching. Not researching, but you want to add to your website. if you have social media links other than the ones listed, you can add them in this section down here. And it gives you an example of how you would do it. You would indicate the website URL. If you have another one, URL number 2, and each additional social link that you're adding should be listed line by line. You can also add an icon to it. And if you have an icon for a specific URL, you would enter that icon adjacent to the URL. So this is an example of a website URL and the icon that corresponds to it. This section that says login details, that's just for reference for someone who comes in after you, maybe another VPPR, doesn't understand what it is that you've done. This is actually a logging information, or you could say it as a historical information for anyone to know exactly what those URLs are. And here's an example of what other social networking websites look like. And if you'll notice, the first line has toastmasters.org. I can't talk today. And then it has a logo to go with it. The next one is Instagram, because Instagram is not listed. We have a link to Zoom. That way we don't have to remember the meeting ID or the passcode. It automatically takes you to that Zoom meeting. And here are the same instructions that you have on your handout for inserting social media links. Next is embedding a YouTube video. You would insert a video by logging in, launching the admin console, selecting a module, and you would select custom web pages. The YouTube video is considered a custom web page. Next, you would select the YouTube icon. And these icons are very small, but this is pretty much what it looks like. Once you have selected the YouTube video you want to embed in your homepage or a special page, you would copy and paste the URL in this pop-up window that comes up after you have chosen the YouTube icon. It is here that you can also make some other changes. You can change the width or the height. Those are also in pixels. You can make other changes in terms of autoplay or show player controls. Once you have made all the changes, select OK. Once you've selected OK, now you have to indicate the title of that YouTube link that you created. If you have more than one custom page, it is here that you can indicate which position do you want it to be in, first, second, or third. You would customize the web page, or you can use the exact same web page number name that was given for the YouTube video, and you can select a description. Finally, you are also able to indicate whom do you want to have access to this video. Is it public access? If it's public access, it's going to be listed in the main menu, and that means anyone and everyone can see it. Your members or non-members can all see it. You can select members only access. That means members can only access after they have actually logged in. Officers only access, same thing. Only officers can access once they have logged in. And then unlisted access, not in menu and only accessible via link. And I'm not sure why we would use that last option. I think the first three are the most important ones. Note that if a member's an officer, once they log in, they will still have access to it as an officer, because there isn't a separate login for a member versus an officer. And here are the same instructions that you have on your handout that you should be able to follow. This concludes my first third for my presentation this evening. I have the honor of introducing my partner in crime, Padma Liyanage, who's going to give you much more than I have.
Thank you, C. We'll try. I think almost these details that you have given is excellent, excellent to shape up the website, Outlook, everything. So let me share my page as well. To continue from where she's probably left, I will start with custom web pages.
And you have a handout also, don't you, Padma?
Yes, not as very detailed, but to get to the pages, yes, I do have. I will send that to the chat as well.
Okay.
To start with, to everyone.
Okay, custom web pages instructions, there they are.
Yes, so let me share my screen now and I hope you all can see my screen now. Good. So it's continuation mostly to what she was going through. These are the custom web pages, how you wanted to add a page. And what's the use of adding a custom page? Already there are many, many pages. Why do you want to have another page? There are some. You can create the personalized pages for your club. For example, officer handover instructions. Sometimes, like, we collect many information, we gather lots of experience, and then when we hand over to the other one, if you don't give everything, I mean, it's probably a little bit of a other person to ramp up and try out there. So you can have those kind of information or other information specific to club members. Anything that's are not standard things that you want to include it into, then you can create a club custom web page. Then I will go and show you how to create and then how to enable it for different access levels. She already showed that, and then we will go quickly through that as well. You can have it for public or members or officers, again, the hidden as well. As you all know, this place, probably this is not needed to tell much, and how you can get to the admin console. There are two ways. One is from the, let me close this. One is from the edit button when you log in as an admin, or the person who has the admin privileges. I'm sorry. And other place is the launch admin console. Either place you go, you should be able to see this thing. And creating these custom web pages, when you go to the admin console and click on this pull down menu, you will see many. Out of them, one is custom web pages. Click on that and it will open up for you to create a custom web page. You have already seen a little bit of this. We'll see what you can do in this page, right? And it's like a web administrator that you're going to create a brand new page for your club. This page itself has lots of instructions that you can read it and you can perform whatever you want. If you see here, there's a more drop down on the top of it. Create as many custom web pages or links as you want to, and ultimately you want to click on the save button to save it. Let's see what this more tells you. It tells you some other information, right? You can edit and remove a page, how you can delete it, how you can move from one place to the other by changing and also creating a link only. You can read them when you are ready to create a custom web page. Let's see what next. You see this section when you open the home page. Any page you are trying to update, you will see this toolbar, the utilities that you can use. Many. You can play around with the page because no one else is going to work on it, and then you can learn it also just to learn things. For example, she was going through this, adding the YouTube channels, social links, uploading images, right? Or you can add a table. Many things you can do. I will go to a quick demo link and I'll show you them quickly. And the other part, in the body, you can do whatever you want. You can type the things that you want to show up. And next, in the bottom here, you see that different things. There are tools that you can click on this type of an icon. You will see on about the maximize the editing area, because whenever it opens up, it's small. And also click on this icon that we just show, and that she was showing that as well before, to upload an image and things like that. There are little guidance in this page itself as well. And then if you scroll down on the same page, you already see this. You can update the web page link, and if you include it into the home page, if you're not hiding it, it will show up in your home page, club home page, as a menu link item. And that this is the next item. Here it says which place you wanted to have this thing in, which location of the menu. You have the control. You can put it onto the top, but by the way, that top is below the pre-Toast custom items. And then web page name. You can have the web page name, the URL link, or whatever that you wanted. Page description. This is just for the information wise. Web page keywords. This is a little bit interesting because if you wanted some people to, whenever they click on and Google it or whatever it is, to come up with select your page more, you can have more keywords there, and then it'll pick it up. Especially this kind of thing is good if you are interested in members around, people around in your club area, to figure out whenever they look for Toastmasters, us from Pearland, I'm not sure, but like Pearland Toastmasters, we can update this area to get more visibility. They will in the Google search, it'll come to the top. Sometimes it's tricky.
Can you give an example? Would you put Pearland and improve your speaking?
So
what else would you put there?
Yes, like for example, if you're looking for a Toastmasters to join, somebody told you Toastmasters, right? You want to find out, I'm not sure, I heard there's a very good Toastmasters around my area. Let me Google it and find a club. So what do you do that? Improve my communication skills, join a Toastmaster, something like that. You put it into your Google search bar, right? And then if it is, then you will see, because you're from, say, example, Pearland. I'm not sure other cities, but so Pearland, it will show up things, and then Pearland has 4 clubs, and if your club has to come top, and you have to put those kind of words more and things like that. You can try it out. I play around this a little bit before, but yeah.
Thank you.
And and the other one is a web page reference note. One thing is to note, in this web page name, we'll have ultimatum HTML ended up with it, but there are reserved words that you will not be able to use it, like directions.html and meet our members.html, calendar.html, like that. So you have to have your specific name, not using these reserved words, reserved for the pre-Toast websites. And when you scroll further down on the same page, you will see some more that you see already mentioned about this part. It's the accessibility, whether you wanted to have this page available to public. Anybody who logged into your website, they can see that. Or only to members or to officers only. The other one, as she said, that unlisted access. Why do you want to do that? In that case, you have to have the link saved somewhere and give it to somebody. I'm not sure what exactly the purpose, but there may be purposes. And then ultimatum, you have to save it for sure. Otherwise, you will lose the work that you did. Next, one thing, it's in the something that we played around and did it is adding a button to the custom page just to print. Because say, for example, you created a page that your incoming officers use, they can use some guidance, some instructions, some like a beginner thing type, whatever those documents, probably they allow to print it and then keep it somewhere or read it whenever they have free time. I mean, not anymore people prints, but because they have cell phones in hand, they can do everything there, right? But by the way, if you want to add a button like print button, you can add something to this page. And that was not available in like as a tool. This is just like, I mean, I figured out that you can add some little close there. So there is a button called source. In that page, if you click on this source button, you will see this page turn into this type of Gamblish, whatever it is. If you know the HTML, this is an HTML. So if you simply add this section, you don't need the entire section also, but at least if you add this input on like window print, and then that is a button, and it says print this page, it will show up that print button. And then if somebody click on that, whenever they're viewing the page, when somebody click on that button, it will bring to print. So that is works with Windows. I never tried it with Mac or anything. Maybe it'll work as well, but with Windows it works.
I have a question. Can we add that print button to our home page, or does that only work for the custom pages?
Yes, you should be able to try it out. Yeah, this is simple like HTML code base. If you open up the home page to the editor, you will come to the same page. And if you click on this source, it will show up. And you can scroll up or scroll down, and wherever you wanted to put that print button on the top probably. And I actually put, yeah, I in my example also I have put on top. I can show you. Yeah. So with that, I can go to a demo, quickly show, like we don't, I don't have to go too much of the timings. Let me know if you can see my screen now. Okay, great. So as I said that either you can click on this edit button or launch admin, all officers, we don't have to go too much and tell that. When you come here, you will see this custom web pages. When you come to here, select the create new page. Obviously it's there already. What is the new page? If not, if you want to update any page already being created, you can choose. I will go to my created page to show you next, but I will show you a little bit of some of those things that she showed here. Like if you hover over your mouse, you will find out what that button is going to do, right? And then this is embedded YouTube video, flash screen. I mean, that's HTML specific, like people, iframes, you can do those kind of things too. And the other one, if you wanted to have a smiley face, a different kind of a smiley faces, you can do that as well. Like anything, it'll include it here. So this one is a little bit different. It's a table. Say that in this page, you wanted to add some kind of a table with 3 columns with 3 tabs. You can add that. And then after that, you can have whatever you want in there as well, if you think that's important for you. And Copy formatting, you can do that as well. If you have a somewhere like a Word document, something typed out, you can copy from there and paste from Word. If you copy from Word, you have to click on that. So that way it will paste it out here with right characters and removing all special characters. The same thing, if you wanted to paste from text file, like if you wanted to just Control V kind of thing. I mean, otherwise you can say the paste as well here. Same thing comes up, same button shows up.
So if you have a publisher document, is this what we would use to upload the publisher document?
Yeah, you can upload documents also. Here there is a button to embed documents. 1 second, little bit of
See, because
It's your
it says
document,
it's
it's a publisher, right? It's
right.
a publisher document, okay.
Right,
yeah,
right. So it doesn't have a URL.
If you have a URL, you can click a link as C showed before. If not, you can go and create a link, upload into your, I mean, I will show that next, how to upload files into a section like a file folders. Then you can add those things as a link as well.
Okay, I tried to do that and I would save it as a publisher file, but then it wouldn't upload as, I kept having to do it as an image. But if I save it and upload it as a file, will it completely display or will it just attach as a file?
Publisher file, we have not done that, but I believe it will not display, it will attach as like attachment. Like if someone open up that page, they can click on that and then page will come up. That's what I'm thinking, because this one has some, this is HTML page, right? So.
Okay, that was my question. So I still have to convert it to a JPEG image.
Could you convert it to a PDF document?
I could. Would that display or would that just attach?
It's still attachment.
It would still attach. Okay.
Yeah.
But if it attaches, then anyone who selects it would then go directly to that PDF file, right?
Yeah, it will open up that PDF file.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, my club
only
prefers
thing
to
that
have it
right on the page, it will not show open up.
Yeah,
It will has the link. You have to tell them that this has this information. Just click on this to get to there. Yeah. So the other little functionalities, like you can do the align left, center, things, anything you can do, right? Like those are the things that you can use it just for the these are tools, very easy. And adding links here. As I same way said that you can also add the link, title, all these things. Let me go and open the page that I already been created and show you. It's an officer resources page. It doesn't have much information. As you see that you can make it bigger or smaller using this one also. There's a medium, large, small. On top, you can use those to make it bigger as well, or you can use this button to go for that too. And so this is a simple like text only. I mean, if I just put it a club officer resources to use at any new officer training, just a sample. And this is the button that I added, print this page. I can show how it's worked. And as I said that, click on the source and you will start to see the source. And then you will see that very top, I put this input button. It'll adjust, I can just update it here, but it will not stay the same. Simply add that line and then that's the button. If I remove it, button will be gone. Otherwise, button is there. So simply you can use it for printing. We'll see that how it goes. I have the web page as the officer resources, and I selected it in the menu position as the 10th position. Earlier, even if you put 1, it will not go to the top because I'm putting into the public place. And this is my HTML page. That is how you can refer a link, or you can directly go to this page. As I said that, you can have anything here with the web page keywords for searches to come out, and description if you like to have anything, and also any notes to in manage or maintain this page in future. And then I selected to go into the public access place. I don't remember if I tell that about deleting. If you like to delete the page, simply click the delete page and it will delete forever. So if I go back to see this page in my menu and the officer menu, I can see this thing here under officer resources. If I click on it, it will open up right then and there. So we can see that if you wanted to print, it will open up the print screen for you. That's what it is. And if you wanted to bring it to the member download, simply you can go to the edit again, custom web pages, officer resources, and simply changing here to members only access. I need to save it before I close it. Save, close. Then it moved out of this place, no longer here. And it went down to the officer resources under the members only section. That means that when somebody logging in, you can do that. I cannot demonstrate right now how it will be for the officers. I can, if I save it, I'm not an admin person, is not an officer, he cannot see this page. So I will not go for that. Any officers will only see if he save that page as if you choose this one, I'm not going to save it, but if you choose this one, it will go to only the officers only. No one else can see it. Members cannot see it. Like secrets type thing, right? If you are an officer exchange details, some information. Right now, so many informations that y'all can keep it, like so many social medias. How should we manage? If the password expired, what should we do? Because when somebody create this, they put their own password. I mean, I'm also guilty for many things. And whenever they have to reset it, it's challenging sometimes. So this is probably a best place that you can create something like that. With that, I am done with the demoing this custom web pages. We will give the questions for the, if you have any now, we can go. Otherwise, I will go back to my presentation where I have file manager adding files. File manager, why do you want a file manager? Right, we have pages, we can put all these things. By the way, there are some documents that you need to keep it safe for future use or something, or keep it as a link for some other page. Then you wanted to upload these files, keep it safe. Anybody, any Toastmaster people who have access, because we give the right access to those files, can see it. And the Word documents or PowerPoint presentations, the notes, anything you can put it there. I'll go with how to create, it'll be easy. And how to enable it for different access levels. We already know that it's the same for this one as well. You can have it for public, members only, officers only, or hidden as well. And if you go to the admin console, this is the admin console homepage. You can update the homepage, same place. Get to the drop down, open up the file manager. That's not complicated, simple enough. You can upload files as you want. And this, by clicking this, on top, you have some details that you can read here as well. It says the size of the file has a limit, 5 meg file. Not very, very large files, you can put it here. The same way, download as well as members only download, all these things. Who can download these files? And this section is the select files to be uploaded is the button to click to upload a file. And you can see once you upload a file, you can see you can change the access to members only or public or hidden as well. If you want to delete, just simply you wanted to click this delete button. And once the file get uploaded, you see that the type is also be there. I mean, you know that it's a PDF file. If not, it will have the different images there. Once you upload the file, you figured, oh God, the file name should be different. What should I do now? Very easy. Just rename the file. That's it. That name, you can rename it, and then that's the name of the file going to be. The next important thing, this question came up with one of our pre-toast session as well previously. We need to create folders, right? There are tons of files now. It's good to have a grouping mechanism, like one way or the other. That way, it's easy to go and figure out, right? Like folders mechanism. So I'll go through how to create a folder. You already look at the rename the file ID, folder name in the front of the file name. How to rename is like you have to add a section in front of the given file name with a colon and space separating the two. Simply, that's how you are. Once you upload a file, it's only a one name. In front of that file name, you create the folder name separated by colon and a space. To rename, the same thing, just rename the word in front of the colon. That is, in front of the colon is the folder name. To move a file from one folder to the other, again, change the folder name. That's it. Very easy. If the folder doesn't exist, it will be created automatically. Otherwise, the file will be moved to the folder that you rename. And once you create a file, now you want to see what they are. So how you can do it? Just click on this public down. I mean, once you log in into the website as a member or visitor, whoever, they can go to this public downloads and then they can see what they are. Once you click on the public download, it will show the two folders. I had one folder called beginner and the other one is general information. And if you click on any of these folders, it will expand and show you what it is, what it has inside that folder.
Okay, my Toast does not have public download.
Probably you don't have the files uploaded there.
Well, I did when I went into the file folder. There were files there, but I don't
Are they
see where
hidden?
to...
Are they hidden?
No, several of them said public.
Oh, really?
Maybe what we can do is once Padma is done with her presentation, you can share your screen, Wendy.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
we can work you through it to see. Okay.
Sure.
Good.
Again, I can go to the demo, quickly show this one. This is very quick and easy. Simply go through the same thing very, very see, like if you were to go to the public downloads, you can see here. And the same thing if you go to the launch admin. Now you have to go to the file manager. And then in the file manager, we have the files that are uploaded already. So the two folders that as I mentioned is a general info, and you can have any space in the file folder name as well. The trick is having the colon and a space. Simple enough, just to know only. And then it has all these things. If you wanted to select a file to be uploaded. desktop. I had one file that I wanted, something that I can show uploading. Something we are going to upload. And it's uploaded that file. Currently, it's automatically comes members only. And it also shows what kind of file it is. It's a PNG file. And then if you wanted to have a different access privileges, you can select here as well. I will say public because it is a timer type thing. And once you do that, you have to save it too. And now this file is not in under any folder. If you go back to public downloads, it will show up like this. It's not part of any folder. If you wanted to put it into this beginner folder, and what we can do, go back to this thing, open the file manager, come here and then simply rename with beginner and colon and a space. That's it. Save it, close it, go back to public downloads and the beginner. Now that thing disappeared here, that means it clubbed to the beginners and it's there. That's all what I have in regards to creating custom web pages and file manager. Mainly what we talked about is how to create a custom web page, how to show it up on the public menu or the members only menu or with other privileges like officers only or hidden, and how to delete them, and also the features that you can use it on those pages. Many different tools, including adding a button like making your like website administrators or web page designers type people. It's easy. This tool is so handy. It's that you can do much more to color up your page. Actually doing that, the members will benefit more and be liking to come to the web page more and more, right? If you have so many guidance on your places, other club people will also visit your site. I mean, it's a help to everyone, right? That's all what we did, and including club web pages and file manager. We'll go and see what I have next. I know she is very interested to see that how you are doing and how you are going to use it. That's why we have the practice session. Obviously, question and answers. Handing over to C.
I think this is a great opportunity for Wendy to share her screen, and we can work and see how we can help her with her publisher. In the meantime, any of you who are working on your website, feel free to change your homepage, and we're going to ask you to share your screen later on. Okay, so Wendy, walk us through what it is you're trying to do.
Okay, first of all, I'm just showing you that this is the PDF that I have to convert to an image, to a JPEG, so that I can upload it. That's the only way I can get that PDF on there. So we have that there. But if you'll notice at the top, I don't have several of those tabs that she had, which was the public downloads. I'm not quite sure why. Now, if we go into Launch Admin Console and we go into File Manager, you'll see that there are several files here, several that are public and a few that are members only. I don't know how to access those. I don't know where to get them.
Downloads.
I honestly didn't even know they existed until just now.
Yeah, let me quickly look while you go through. Can you upload a new hold on one second. Contact with email for more information. Login, log out. Can you upload some kind of a file and see how it's going to be?
Yep, hold on. Well, I can. I would have to make a sample file. Let's just use that first
Okay.
agenda. Okay. So I would go here.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes.
And then, mhm.
Trying to see if there's anything I can just use from there. No, I don't want to use that stuff. Sorry. Okay, let me go to my Toastmasters. Sorry, I'm not supposed to show you. Close your eyes, people.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. I don't see anything.
Okay, let's do Monday agenda. I'm just going to
Okay.
upload that.
Okay. And then say open.
Mhm. And then I want to make that public. And then I want to save.
Mm-hmm.
And I got success. So I'm going to close. Close again. And it went to Never
And we do not
Neverland.
see
Hold on.
public.
Is it possible because I'm in the admin login rather than the
No, you
No.
should be able to see it.
Because you had a public.
So
Okay.
launch your admin console. Okay. And go to custom web pages.
Okay.
No, not there. You need to go back.
Okay,
Okay.
I think I know. Go to appearance. Yes. Scroll down to go to appearance. Scroll down further down. Further down. Okay.
There they are.
But unclick it. Public download for the time being.
That's where it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And
What about free resources? Do you want, why don't you unclick free resources also? That way you can see what's there.
Okay.
calendar, club calendar, Toastmaster video. You don't need it. Okay. For now, save it.
Okay. Aha.
Close it.
Okay.
And it'll take a minute to refresh.
There
There
it
it is.
is.
There it is. So
There
that's
it
the place. That's a good question. That's the place where it can edit or remove it. Like there are some other menu items that was checked means. If you go back to it,
Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah, and
How did
that's a default from Free Toast Host if you want to use the public resources, the free resources.
Okay.
But you don't, if you check that box again, then it won't be available.
yeah. Go
Okay.
back.
I don't know how to get back to where I was.
The next tab, one about on top of your bar, it's a FTH download HP Toastmasters. The tab left top, you have like FTH tab
Thank you.
there, and then go to admin console again. There,
Okay.
and then
Appearance.
scroll down.
And then I want
And
to
there
Remove
it
that
is.
free resources.
that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah. So basically, okay, read through here. I mean, scroll down to that place.
Mhm.
It's basically say hide menu links. So
Mhm.
that means if you wanted to hide anything, just check it out. If you want to see them, let it be unchecked.
That's just reverse of what you would think it would be.
Exactly. I feel like also, but anyway, yeah,
Okay.
that's how you can do it.
Now, going
Excellent.
back to your publisher document,
Mhm.
It seemed like you should be able to upload that as
You
a
would think.
file. Now, I'm not familiar with Publisher. Can you convert Publisher to a Word document?
I do not know if you can. Hold on. I can tell you in a second. I'm using a different computer. So newsletters, February. Okay, so I've got a publisher document. I got it open.
Mhm.
And let me see if I can save it as a Word document. But even so, didn't Padya say that it wouldn't open, that it would only attach?
Would you mind open up a custom web page? I mean, if that okay. Try
Or-
there adding a uploading to that page and see if you what you will see. That way we are not going to mess up your web page.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Can you go to admin console and custom web page?
Sure. Mhm.
And there on the body and the below, like in the body area, can you, what is the upload button in the page? It's like after the video, YouTube video, right? Is that the one?
Right here.
What is the embedded
That's-
media from external sites? No, that's a media. What is the upload? There was a button there.
That's images.
That's the one. Yeah, that's images.
That's a table. How about the row above it? What is that one that says plain text and next to it is a Word document that you could
That's okay. Yeah, Word document.
paste from Word?
No,
That's why I was wondering if you could save it as a Word document, then you could paste it from Word.
You can't save it as a Word document and get all the visuals. I just tried it on my other
okay.
computer and get all the visual stuff on there. So that's not possible.
Okay.
Okay, well, at least.
Does it maybe
if
let
you
save it as an
try
image?
to insert a link, you can do that as a link, though. You can try to put in a link, like you see this 1, 2, 3, third bar,
Right,
from right to the third, from right, the third from right.
That
right
one.
here.
Yeah. Mhm.
I could, but
Yeah.
our club really does prefer to have it visible like this.
Mm,
And that's how they've done it for a while. So the
Okay.
only way I have known to do it is to
Where is
simply.
that page? Can you open up that page, your publisher document? Can you open that?
I can open that publisher document, yes, but
Yeah.
it's on a different computer.
Oh, I see. Any other publisher doc, or anything like, not the
that
same
you
way.
don't mind us seeing, that is.
Yeah, we don't need to see it. Yeah.
Right. Hold on a second. Hold on. And I don't want to take everybody's time though. That's my concern. So
I'm learning from it, so no worries.
okay. All right. I'm just going to try to hold on.
All right. So there's another one I wanted to try.
Okay.
Go back. I'm sorry. Go back to your custom page.
Okay. I just emailed it. All right. Go back to my custom page. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking out loud here.
Now, when you do this as a publisher, how can you see this document? Does it look like a page that's turning? It looks like a pamphlet?
I'll show you in just a second.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to stop sharing for a second so that I can open that up.
You're not going to see your page.
I know. I just have to be careful. What can I tell you? Okay. Okay. All right. So here's my publisher document here. Okay. So
Okay.
there's the publisher document.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Leave it for now for that.
Mhm.
Save it somewhere. We can upload it later.
Exactly.
But you already have uploaded this document, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's that same thing.
Right.
And
But I had to convert this to an image, to a JPEG.
is this a
or-
JPEG what you're showing now, or the
No, this
publisher?
is the publisher.
Can you say Control A, Control A, Control
Sure.
C, Control C now?
Okay. Hold on. Turn my light on and then Control C. Okay.
Go to your page. And then do Control V on the white area. Control V.
Yep. I am.
It didn't do it, right?
Nope.
Okay, no problem. Select on the web page tools like a drop down here, like yeah. And then load content from a file. Do that.
Okay.
And then load the new web page HTML though, by the way.
Yep. We don't have an HTML for it.
Load new web page HTML. Okay. Click the button below to upload the new HTML or text for this web page. Okay. That's only. It's well, you can try. You can try. Click on that. Upload here. Hold on there. Load content.
She would have to save it as an HTML, right?
Yeah. That's an HTML only. I can actually give you a way around it, but not right now. Probably but that's HTML work though.
Let's see.
I can try creating for you the probably.
I don't think.
Actually,
And you would like to, I'm just still trying to understand, you would like to upload this page, this newsletter without having to make it an image.
Yes. That's exactly right.
You want to be able to just put it in.
Yeah, it's the.
Here's what I'm going to suggest. And this is true for all of you. Freetoast House has a support group and you can register. They will help you with any of these types of challenges. They may even tell you they can't do publisher, but these are Toastmaster volunteers and they may be able to give you an alternative.
Okay.
But we have come to a brick wall and they are the experts. They're the ones who actually manage the website.
No
so I
problem.
think that might be the best. And it's not a bad idea to have them as your resource.
Okay.
And it's just Freetoast Host. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and type that link in the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
I rely on them heavily. Everyone. And that link is. Kimberly, what were you changing on your website, or were you simply listening to Wendy?
Remember that issue I have? I don't have the same access. So I texted our person that has the, that's our website administrator, but I don't have the same access. So I wasn't able to do a lot of changing. There's a few things I can change, like the social links and things like that. But I did that earlier.
You've already done that. Okay.
So
would you mind sharing your screen so that we can see exactly what is it that you have access to?
Not at all. Okay, this is, I'm going to close that, but here is our website.
Okay.
And I'm logged in as a member, which is, she has given me a certain amount of editing as a member, but then I've got a few things here. See, we have a different list of what you can view here.
For members, yeah.
Custom web pages and links, that gets me to this.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a few things that I can do here.
Okay. So close that. Let's see, what is it that you do have access to? You have access to website settings, membership management, custom web pages, agenda template. Yeah.
So
Now, is this person the webmaster?
She is. She's our original, like when we first got started, she's been doing it many, many, many years. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we would strongly suggest, and I know Padma is going to agree with me, that if she were to create a officer's file that's available to officers, because life happens.
Right.
And it would be nice to at least have a folder that you can go to make changes, or at least be aware of what you can do or not do.
Right.
Pearland Toastmasters has that document, and that's where we also have our passwords for our social links and our specialty. I think when Padma was president, she created a folder that linked to our Distinguished Club program. So that was one way that officers could really assess what they were doing.
Now, I noticed that you've got a tab, Kimberly, for main menu and another one for members only.
Yeah, that's the way it's been. Yes.
Well, you have the same thing too, Wendy. She just has it as an accordion as opposed to.
Yeah, yours was like
staggered
in different parts of your screen. Yours was lower, I think, like down in this area, as opposed to ours are tabs up here.
So
right.
I think that is in website. So let's show.
Oh, I see
Kimberly.
it.
Yeah,
I
you see it? Okay.
I see it. I see it. They have it instead of on the side, they made a separate tab.
Right, and it can be changed.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, let's see if that still links. No, see, I need to update that.
This is a good time to do it, so let's see you do it.
Okay. Let me get back there. Oh gosh, okay. Okay. So I need to go to website settings. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't see where that link was.
Okay.
What was the link?
It's under main menu.
Okay, so select that.
District 56 website.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
That's what I need to change.
Okay.
So now I need to go back to my members only website settings.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm not 100%.
Go to custom pages. Oh, you can go there.
Wait, let me close this.
Go to custom pages.
Well, yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's where it is. Okay.
Okay.
So I need to
open that District 56 website link.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then scroll down.
No, right there. That changes right there.
There it is. I need to change that.
So go ahead, and you know what it is, right?
Is it Toastmastershouston.com?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And there's a WP also.
Yeah. Does that stay there or not?
I don't think you need that.
Okay.
This is not the place to update it though, but you can give it a try.
Okay. So
save it, close it.
So that looks good. Toastmastershouston.com and save.
Yeah. So scroll down.
Scroll down, and then you need to put the right link into the link
there you
title.
go.
Not here. Yeah, this place.
Here's where I put it.
Yeah. Link, put it. No, the link in the bottom. This is the web page title. Leave this one like this.
Yeah. Okay.
There. No.
So can I copy and paste that from here?
Yeah.
You can. Yeah, you can copy and paste.
Okay. Where?
Scroll down. Where's the link? Scroll up. Page names, title or link here. Okay, only one place you have. Fine, put it there then.
Here, web page
Hold
title.
on, web page title or link title. That's a title, but
Okay, go to the link and put it in the link and then change the title
It says, well, if you move up
right
to
there.
so
Here, right
Try
there.
putting it there.
Okay,
well, if you move up,
I got an error message.
yeah, you cannot put there, but I think they save it as, yeah, save it.
if you move up though, if you go up, see here it says your web page content or link URL. So I think that is where we're supposed to put the URL.
Yeah.
Yeah, save it. This is a link.
Okay, so let me put this back in here.
Web page title.
District 56 website is what we want to call it. Okay, so I'm going to save and we'll see what happens.
Close.
Okay.
Success. So now close it.
All right, and now we will go back to the main menu, District 56 website, and see. No, something was not successful.
Well, we probably go ahead and refresh.
No. Go back and refresh it. By the way, go back and refresh it.
Yeah,
Maybe
refresh here.
Not here. The other page.
Okay. All right. Okay. Refresh this.
Okay, it refreshed, but I don't think it'll go. Earlier there was a link or something, right? Click on that. Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. Yay! Thank you. All right. Good. All right. Is there anything else you would like to see?
What would you like to see?
I don't know. I'm not, I don't know what all I can do is the challenge. What I'll tell you what I would like to do.
What's that?
We and let me ask Wendy, if you do this. We have weekly certificates to our winners. If we wanted to post those, set up a winner's file or something like that, that would be nice to do.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
So you were talking about the folders. So creating a folder that those would go in weekly would be nice. Does anybody post their minutes, or do you save your minutes of the meetings in a folder anywhere?
I have seen some clubs do that. They have a folder for all of their meeting minutes. And you can also do it on the agenda. At the very bottom of the agenda, you can upload that minutes to that agenda date. And it's at the very bottom.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. Let me go to the agenda.
So I'm not 100% sure if I can set up a folder with my limited access at this point.
You can create custom links. That means custom pages and links. That means you can create a new one.
I can. I can create a folder with this.
No, folder. Yeah, you create a new page, and then this is it. And then if you save something as a new page, it will go to that folder, I believe.
All right.
It'll let you to save it because it's let you to open it, meaning you should be able to save it.
Okay. And I'll have to decide if that's something that we want to do, if it makes sense to put those.
Yeah, maybe you can have a one page for that, and then you can add a table type thing, and then say week 1 winners are Kimberly and Wendy, and like that. Week 2 of this month, like that. You can update that page, and then you can see the history as well.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm good. So.
Okay, I do have a question. If you go into the agenda and like you said, go at the bottom where it says upload files for meeting minutes, does that automatically go into the file folder?
I believe it does.
You want me to look at that? So like here, like there. Is that
no, not there.
No.
Is this a future meeting?
Oh, let's see. Yes, let me view another agenda.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll view last night. Okay, so here it is. And then there's meeting notes there, and you can see.
That's where you can upload.
Okay. So
And
could the secretary go, the secretary who takes the minutes, could she go and paste the minutes in here?
Mhm.
Okay.
so if she were to save those meeting notes, I'm just trying to figure out where those go.
Along
would
with the agenda.
Yeah, it's tied to the agenda.
Okay, so it would be a Word document tied to the agenda.
Mhm.
Okay,
How
All right.
how long do they stay out there? I mean, can we go back?
10 years or so, I think. I looked at ours. It has so long. I don't know
So
how long they are.
click list all agendas. There's a box right next to,
Yeah,
check
yeah.
that one.
Okay.
And
And
now go to view another agenda, and it should list all of the agendas that have been created, say from
Wow.
2014, 2013.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Okay, I just learned that.
So are you aware that you can create reports on this as well?
No.
So there's some icons on that same row. It has an envelope, a print button, and what looks like a man.
Yeah.
Select that.
Okay.
And you can do a member report for all members or just for yourself. Actually, select the pull down menu,
This.
that one.
Okay.
You can create a report for member role report,
Okay.
member speech, member attendance. So pick one.
Okay. We'll do a member speech report,
Okay.
and we'll do for,
You want to do all, or you want to just see yours?
yeah, we'll do all.
Okay.
I don't know. For
And then what date? Just go ahead and stick with
year. Okay.
current Toastmaster
Yeah.
year.
Okay.
And then run download. Now this is going to ask you to print, but you can say cancel.
Yeah. And then you can see.
And now you'll see all of
Okay.
the.
All right. Nice.
We cover this in free one,
Okay.
FTH-1 and FTH-2.
And I'm
Okay.
sorry I wasn't tuned in to know that those existed before. So
Well, I'm definitely going to go back and look at those
Those
videos.
presentations are there, right? See?
Mhm.
okay. So
But it's
I'll stop
only accurate.
sharing.
It's
You guys can show us where they exist and how to find them. How about that?
beg your pardon?
You can show us how to find the other YouTube videos where they exist.
For the district?
The
So FTH-1 and FTH-2.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll
Yeah.
do that right now. Okay.
Oh, Joe just posted the YouTube link.
And that
she's so
YouTube
quick.
is for our,
Yes. I
okay.
didn't even have the link, so I just put.
Okay.
I need to share my screen.
And that's for the Toast Toast 1 and Toast Toast 2 videos.
That's where you can see them, yes. And we have several because we did several sessions. And if I had a choice, I would choose the most recent date.
Okay.
Because we improved it as we went along.
Got it. I'm definitely going to spend some time this weekend looking at that.
No, thank you so much. So did I forget if I found out about this via an email or if it was on Facebook? What do you guys do to notify the officers of these events?
We are posting it on Facebook.
That's what I think I saw.
Yeah, and we are encouraging all members to go to the District 56 website.
Yeah.
I got an email.
I believe Joe tried to reach out to all of the VPPRs. I believe she sent an
That is
email to all
correct.
of them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Maybe that's how I found out. So,
But here's what I want to also share with you about the district website. And it is Pathways Finder. Are you familiar with Pathways Finder?
No.
Okay, so this is the menu. Select education,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
and you have to wait for all of the options to
Yeah.
populate before you can select it.
Mhm.
So now we're going to pathways. There's a plethora of information about pathways. Pathways Finder, you can explore each path. Let's do this one since it's the first one.
Oh, wow, I like this.
So learn more.
This
And
website
it
is
tells you
fabulous.
all the requirements for each project.
Oh my gosh,
Level
this is
1,
great.
what is required? Level 2, what is required? Level 3, it lists what's required, and then it shows all of the electives as well as a description of the specific elective. So you can actually start planning which projects you want to complete in certain paths. And guess what? There's a training that I did on planning your pathways destination, and it covers a lot of this information.
Amazing.
We also have a listing of all of the evaluations. And that's in resources. And I'm sure that Joe will correct me if I am incorrect. I'm on the right path,
This is
Joe?
fabulous.
Choice unmute.
Pathway evaluation
Ye-
forms.
Yes, if you go to resources,
That's where I was.
click that back button for me, Z. Oh, well, you could do it there too.
This one. Okay, this is resources.
Okay, scroll down. You see the back, scroll back up. You see the back button right above the first file, advanced mentoring. There's a little back button.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
I do.
yeah.
Click that for me. Now
Okay.
click pathways folder.
Is this in alphabetical order? Yes, okay, there we go.
And then evaluation resources right there.
Oh, wow.
Of course, you could just do a
And you
search
can
if there's
just-
one that you were looking for, like active listening, you could put that in the search bar and it will find it.
And you can preview just to make sure this is exactly the one you want. And of course, you can download it as a PDF. Connect with storytelling.
So these appear to be in alphabetical order as far as the way they're showing up.
Yep.
Are they all within one path? Is this every evaluation form that could exist for any path?
I believe any and all evaluations are listed. See how many
And
pages
I have
you
one. I have one even better for you, Kimberly.
Okay.
If you go to the very last page of that, there's a zip file, and you could download every single one to your computer. Hit number 7. There you go. Page 7.
That's it right
See
there.
that zip file? Woohoo!
I am so impressed with this entire website. It is just phenomenal.
Now,
Kudos, Joe.
yep. Are
You
you
just made
aware?
my heart sing.
It really is. It's amazing. It's beautiful, it's classy, and it's just easy to use. So,
Very easy.
yeah.
I guess the question is, what does it not have? Did you know that an evaluation form is also attached to your speech on the Toastmasters agenda? Very good.
Yeah, we use that very actively
Good.
in our club.
Good. Okay. Excellent.
Yeah, we do too.
Okay. Let's see. Madhura, you've been very quiet. And I'm not sure if I pronounced that name correctly. We've been busy chatting.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Madhura. You have pronounced my name perfectly correctly.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for that. And it was a wonderful session. And I was quite attracted to this free toast host the previous time I attended. And so that got me signed up for this particular meet, and I was able to get so much of information. Thank you so much, Padma and Zenia, for the
You're
presentation.
welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Did you want to
Good
share
to hear
any
that
change?
it's useful, and now to hear that it worked. So
Makes a difference.
yes.
Yes, because I always like to try out new things with a website, and it always intrigues me to know more about all this. So it has been a wonderful presentation from your side, and I really felt it was very, very informative. Thank you so much.
Good. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I have a listing of club websites that have some interesting features. And I'm going to share the listing of those clubs. And I believe this listing is also on my handout. Feel free to visit those club websites. Some have done some very creative things. Some have been very bold, like having a Black background for their website. Some have tabs for members to use PayPal to pay their membership dues. Some have created a banner or wallpaper based on the building where they meet. So feel free to visit any of these club websites. And these are not the only ones doing some really interesting things with their websites.
Now, I want to make sure I understand correctly, and Chandra's probably going to cringe when I ask the question because I've probably asked it before, but I honestly want to ask it again. We have not yet chartered. So if we have not yet chartered, we cannot use free Toast Host yet, correct?
I believe you can, you have access to the resources, but no, you cannot use free Toast Host, the platform.
Okay.
Now, sometimes they will allow you to use it as a potential club. So go ahead and reach out to that web address that I gave you, the support free Toast Host. Support Toastmasters, I think is how it's worded.
Okay, got it.
Is that in the
As long
chat?
as you have the website, they'll support and they will do anything, because the website that you're having is from pre-Toast Host.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Your website is from pre-Toast Host. So since you have it, they will support.
Yeah. You're already using free Toast Host, even though you have not chartered.
No, what you saw was a chartered organization. What I'm talking about is for my university clubs that we are in the process of chartering.
I see.
So that's what I was hoping to be able to use Toast Host for, but.
And I believe they do allow you to use it if they know that you are in the process of chartering. So reach out to that support toastmasters.org.
Okay.
Register.
I don't have a club number or anything yet.
Then no, you must have at least a club number.
Okay, then all right. So yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, for the, to add to that, Zenia, what you're saying is that some clubs will first pay the 125 and they get the club number. They're not chartered yet. That's a different case.
Right.
But in case of Wendy's, nothing started, so there's no access, Wendy. I'm sorry.
I see.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to tell me that. I knew you were going to tell me that. But
Yeah, it is what it is. It's not like, making your life difficult or anything, but it is what it is. And that's one reason why we should charter the club as soon as possible, So
Hey,
you know how hard I'm trying. You know how hard I'm
I'm
trying.
just joking, Wendy.
God.
Wendy, where's your club? I think are you on the north side of Houston?
No, she's not even in Houston.
Where are you?
I'm in Houston.
Oh, you
but
are in Houston.
I teach, yes, I'm in Houston, but my university is an online university.
Okay, all right.
So everybody in the university is all over the country.
Gotcha.
And we are starting Toastmasters groups for our faculty, for our staff, and for our students.
Wonderful.
And it's all going to be online. So this is, and Chandra will tell you, it's all fallen on me to set this whole thing up. I mean, soup to nuts.
You know, Wendy, there's very few members in District 56 who said they chartered 5 clubs. See, you can just say that.
You will be the queen.
I don't think anybody's going to beat that bracket, you know, in the near future. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I need a raise for that. So when my paycheck from Toastmasters comes, just give me a raise. All right. Well, thank you so much. I've learned
You're
so
welcome.
much from all of this. I do need to log off now, but I really appreciate y'all taking the time, and you did wonderfully.
I agree.
Thank you, Wendy.
I learned so much. So thank you. Thank you,
You're
everybody.
welcome. We're glad you could
Thank you,
spend
you're
this
all
evening with
welcome.
us.
Thank you. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
I have some
Have a
direct
good
links
evening to
in the
everyone.
chat.
Oh, I have one quick request. I have a survey that I need you to complete for the district, please. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. There it is. If you will please complete that for us.
Sure.
And I'm going to also copy and paste a link to our drive where you will be able to access this training in the next week or so. Okay, very good. So you have the survey and you also have the link to the district Google Drive.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
So we can do those and log off the Zoom, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thanks again.
Okay, thanks, Kimberly. Thanks for
Bye.
coming.
You're welcome.
Okay, thanks, Tanya. She did make a comment. She said,
Yes.
I too have personally gained so much from da da da. Okay.
This is nice. I mean, this